Thank you, Mr. Chairman and members of the Judiciary Committee. I'm here to support the bill, House Bill 7610. If you allow me, Mr. Chairman, I would like to say a few words in Spanish because we have few people around the building who came to here from early hours to support this bill. To those, gracias por venir, están en su casa. Este bill es muy importante para ustedes, por eso estamos trabajando para que ustedes tengan la misma oportunidad que cada residente en el estado. And now, Mr. Chairman and members of the Judiciary Committee, I would like to address a few concerns that I don't want to leave hanging in the air that was expressed by their colleague, Naldo Lilo. I'm the first generation of immigrant from my family. I came here legally. And took me around 2.5 years to become legal residents. Immigration is similar to onions, have different levels, different layers, and it's not as you look the onion outside. It's so many things that you have to accomplish in order to get to the point to be legal in the United States. The first one after you enter in the United States is to become legal residents, and that costs a lot. On top of the cost of become legal, the time is different depending how you file for legal residence. Is your sister file for residence for you? It may take 10 years. In the meantime, you're in the limbo, you're not legal, but you have a chance to continue to work without any document, because in that period of the time, the immigration office will give you your permit to work while you're waiting for that. So after you become legal residents, that costs a lot of money and time, then you have to wait at least 5 years to become United States citizens. That it was what Red Naldo Lilo referring to. Oh, it doesn't cost too much. You take in class and you only have to spend 6 months. That is also wrong. Depends. If you are a senior citizen, that may cost you less money, but you are a person who has to pay, that may cost you over $1,000, depending who represents you and the process you take. And that also may take from 6 months to 1.5 years. And I'm talking based on my own experience. To bring my kids, my children to the United States took me 5 years doing my document. So nobody can tell and come here and speak to you and say that is because people don't want to be illegal, that may take 6 months, is not true. Depends who's filed for you, depends so many things that you have to go through. So I want that people have that clear from this committee that it's not as easy people think about it. And keep in mind what I say at the beginning, it's similar to onions. Depend what you're facing. Every single layer will be different. But today, we are here to represent a community who want to be illegal, who want to follow the law, who want to do the right things. And behind those families, you know who they are? Children who born in Rhode Island. Children who go to school with our children. Children who play in our neighborhood with our children. And for those children, it's fair, as the word was using before, it's fair to have the safety way to go to school and to do everything they have a right to do. So for those children, for those families, I'm here to support the bill that Rep. Williams have introduced. We know that the immigration reform and its implications for unauthorized immigrant drivers is still being debated in Congress. It makes a lot of legal sense for the states to make driving privilege license available to those individuals and they pass to become good American citizens as they express the process to become American citizens. Many of us go to do shopping, go to work, do so many things. And you don't know who's driving around you, if they have a driver license or no. It's not because they don't want to have a driver license. It's because the immigration status don't helping them to go through the process. So Unfortunately, many families in Rhode Island are breaking the law every day when they are driving to work or take their children to school or any soccer game that they have to go because they are driving without a license. All successful applicants will have to pass a full written test, behind the wheel driving test also, meaning more drivers will be required to understand the rules of our state roads before they get behind the wheels. In the General Assembly, if the General Assembly passed Bill House 7610, Rhode Island could follow more than dozens of states that have granted license to undocumented residents and subsequently seen a reduction in traffic violations, including accidents by uninsured drivers. For me, license is all drivers is relief. If you give a driver license to everybody, also insurance will be decreased. Because one of the things you have in the insurance is you have to have protection for uninsured drivers. By giving a driver license privilege to drive to every single resident in the state, we are protecting our best interest too. Please let me give you an example. North Carolina and New Mexico started issuing driver permits in 2003. 10 years later, the number of uninsured vehicles on the state road has been reduced by almost a quarter. So by insuring everybody, it's a important issue. As you can see tonight, and you will see later on, we have leaders across the state. They come together to advocate for this bill. Each of us love our community. We want to seek the economy opportunity of our fellow in Rhode Island, and we all want to do legally. And giving driver licenses make the driving in Rhode Island legal. I hope the chair and members of this honorable committee consider to pass the House Bill 7610. It's a bill that protects not just the families, but protect the children, and children are our future. Thank you.